H H H H H H H H H H H
H H
H H H H
H
H H H H
H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H H
H
H
H H H
Hing H
H H H H H
H H H H H H
H H H H H H H H H H H H H H what the H H H H H H nail symbol H H H
H H H H
H
H H H H H H H H H
H H H
H H H H H
H
H
H
H H H
H H H H H H H Hello, welcome to KeepetClassy. Today we're playing Pokemon H. You haven't been able to tell.
Literally no clues. Absolutely. Now, we didn't make this. I want to stress that because someone's probably sitting out there going, oh, that's something they did because they're dumbasses. No, this is something somebody else who's a much bigger dumbass did. We don't know who they are, but I feel that this is enough information to make an accurate diagnosis.
That's helpful. Sure.
It's just... I mean, I know this is probably just a setting somewhere, but like, there's an entire H sprite. Probably at least 2 of them. I'm kind of disappointed that there isn't like a little miniature H sprite, you know, like for the little fucking thing sitting in your
You
box.
gotta go to the effort of creating an H sprite.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm fucking, you know, somewhat disappointed with whoever made this. I'm assuming the name's Humboldt.
Assume that name's just H. I want the world to be H's. Shout H H H H H. But like Luigi being the player character, like
That's such a weird little detail.
that's Growl. My attack's falling. That isn't a Charmander. As a tail whip, I believe. I think that's defense falling.
Does an
hopefully.
H have a tail?
I think so.
You're thinking of like a J or a Q. A Q has a tail. Capital Q absolutely has like a funny little
I'm
piggy tail.
totally probably gonna die to this. First battle can go like either way, hard
Why
swing.
are you wobbling at it? Just hit the cunt. Your H is a pussy.
'Cause my H is doing shit all damage. That's the problem because you lowered my attack.
Oh, that was a good one. That must have been a critical H.
Oh no, you lowered it even lower.
This is gonna break my brain, because there's this thing called semantic saturation. So, like, the value of any kind of sign or symbol is relative. So it's dependent on, like, what it's surrounded by.
I'm the superior H.
Yeah. Because an H itself is meaningless. You know, an H has relevance when it's not a bunch of other shit. Same with any word.
Much like myself,
Yeah.
H has no relevance.
Like, you know, it's like if you say the word truck over and over again, you fucking, it makes no sense. I promise. Yeah, that's the brain losing the fucking...
I really recommend you say cheese whiz over and over. It just sounds so weird after a while.
Cheese whiz, 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 cheese.
It's hard, isn't it? After a while.
I ran out of breath.
Yeah. Cheese whiz, 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 cheese whiz. I'm getting confused because of the double sound.
Whiz, cheese whiz, cheese whiz, cheese whiz, cheese whiz, cheese whiz, cheese whiz, cheese. Wiz Khalifa. The first aerosol rapper.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
What?
I've never actually listened to Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, no, it just, you know, mostly fucking sucks.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I know of him, that's as far as it goes.
a lot of those shittier, like, not all modern rappers are shitty or anything like that, but like the shitty modern ones just all make noises that you'd hear in a rap song, but they then don't really do much actual decent rap. You know, like, it's all the filler bits and just shouting and stuff. Like, you make an entire song out of just going, ugh!
I could do that.
Yeah. Like, if I were leaping around on stage behind the actual rapper, just making the noises, that with, like, some overproduced bullshit is the bad versions of the modern product. You know? And it's just what happens. It's a natural state, because people will miss the fucking nuanced points that made the fucking original thing good, and they'll just take the superficial crap and overdo it. H. Yeah, so with being saturated with H's, it stops making sense. You stop seeing it as a letter, because it's no longer a letter, because it's no longer functioning like a letter, and it's just a weird set of lines. There was a thing in Doctor Who, the novels that I really liked, about how Time Lords used to have this, like, fucking game at college where they'd get into a meditative state while the rest of the college chanted their name at them, and the semantic saturation would, like, destroy their sense of ego and identity, and it would allow them to see forward into their potential regenerations. And there was, like, a limit you could go to before it got dangerous, though.
Yeah, like, what if...
School.
During your regeneration, can you change, like, morals?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know much about Doctor Who.
Oh, like, so it's...
So, like, if I was, like, just imagine, like, I was really racist.
Yeah.
And then I regen.
Then you regenerate. Yeah, you could be, like, you'd be not racist.
And what if I was, like, regen and I was still racist, but I was black?
That'd be fun. Well, like, then you just hate whites. Or Asians, or space Asians. I don't know, or some kind of, like, draconians, maybe. I mean, you know, there's lots of
That's very interesting, though, to think about that you can be regen as someone completely different.
Well, when it's written well, the Time Lords are actually really well designed. Because the idea of being a peak technology race is you run out of things to do. Like, you either dominate the universe, or you stagnate and die. And so, you know, a race that has effective control, you know, mastery of technology, time, gravity, and space, has nothing to do.
Yeah.
So they either, you know, they can't keep expanding, because they'll just dominate. And if they just remain insular, they'll collapse. So what regeneration does is give them the benefits of reproduction, which are different people, and people changing. So sometimes the person's gone. Not gone, because they've just regenerated, but that iteration of them's gone. The idea is, like, after you're 13, you'd get recast in the genetic loom and reproduced, and you'd be knocked up. And that's, you know, belted back out as a new thing. And that was how the Time Lords managed to keep a stable population without the issues of stagnation or people getting bored. Because if you have kids, the kids are going to get bored, and the kids are going to want to expand. And that's just a sort of natural, you know, problem of nature. And, so it's actually a really good sci-fi concept and a really good way of, like, preventing the kind of deeper problems you get with, you know, peak technology societies, which are usually explored to good effect.
I don't think I've got any H balls.
Which one's that?
That's a Pidgey.
I thought H stood for hurricane.
Sorry. Alright guys, we had a little bit of a...
Aaron was recording to his C drive, which now has 256 kilobytes of space left.
Huzzah!
Enough to download several SNES games. No, SNES games.
SNES games, yeah, no, but it's got space now. It's recording where it's supposed to be. It's like when I reinstalled the other day and I reset my settings, I forgot it. Defaulted the folder. to... Ah.
I can't remember what I was talking
supposed
about.
to catch that. Something fucking can't have been important. Something about wrestling, and then we're talking about how commentating one person knowing what they're doing and the other person.
Wow, you're actually a fan of this channel.
I listen to us somehow. Yeah. I think that's more attention than anyone's ever given us.
I'd say I blame them.
Yeah. Where's all the bugs at?
Oh, where are my bugs at? Where are the H's?
Come to me, H's.
His little hands on his hips. Suppose they're hips. So, we meet again.
Hit him with the HH.
And 2 H's are just a ladder.
I don't like you anymore. Stop pointing out H's or ladders.
There's nothing to do in this video but point out H's. It's like the best that we're gonna get here. I have to watch my own video now to remember what I was talking about.
Oh, don't run!
It's gonna drive me nuts. So I was talking about wrestling and commentary, and then someone was like, "Oh yeah, you can fill you in. I think you'd be an okay wrestling commentator."
Thank you.
You just, oh fuck it! Look at the size
I'm a very
of that cunt.
excitable fella.
Yeah, it's mostly emotion. Like I watch like fucking Japanese wrestling and Mexican wrestling and shit, and English wrestling where like the commentators are chavs. And, you know, you're not going to understand a word coming out of their mouths, but the emotion carries through. Like, particularly, like, Japanese is great. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. But, like, you know.
If you ever want a good time, just Google or YouTube Japanese red coin videos. Or Super Mario 64. So good.
You know, they add you to the end of shit. They seem to don't like ending things without a fucking vowel of some description.
It's a trainer battle.
Yeah, you're not allowed to just, like, fucking...
Why not? I think this is my only Pokemon because I've been killing them instead of...
I'd be a guy that has human balls.
That's the town map.
You're gonna get my human ball.
See, this is the problem. I haven't been paying attention and there's no text. So my brain's just been going, just keep pressing the button, Aaron.
Yeah, no, but that's the nuts thing is... Again, this shit will stop you from paying attention. Like, it blocks... You know, all the parts that your brain usually uses to latch on. It's like white noise. You know, you're just sort of hypnotizing yourself.
Alright, at least need to get through the fucking forest.
And gone out wandering in the bush. I wouldn't be wandering around in the bush today. Mostly on fire.
Yeah, no, thank you.
The entirety of Brisbane looks like a vape chamber. It's really bad. I was looking at some video, like, just... The chick in her house, like... You know, veranda backing on a bush. The bush is just on fire. And I don't mean like, oh yeah, there's like, you can see the bush and you can see the fire. It's just like a wall of fire raging towards us. So, well, that's the end of that house. I feel like we're not a real species as long as things like fire and water are still besieging us, you know? I feel like that's like fucking, that's beginner level shit. Like, we have to knock that out of the park before we can start considering ourselves something like that have mastered the world, you know?
Yeah. As it comes down, it's like my whole fear of things man-made shit and corrosion and stuff. That, like, you know, if it was nice, shiny, futuristic, I'd think it would be a little bit better. Right now, it's just... And nature's bitch.
Yeah.
Nature's just like...
Again, that chick's getting beaten by fire. Touching your stuff. Shh. You have to speak very quietly. We're gonna talk to us about Jesus. We all want to talk about Jesus. Of GCC. It could be those feral kids from down the street. I feel like I should walk around with like a tiny fence and then just put it up around children and create spontaneous classrooms that they're not allowed to leave. Snap test. What? Shut up.
Our episode should be like this. I feel like this is way better. They hardly hear us. The game's probably
Just for I think they're gone.
I'm really making this hard for myself to edit.
I wish I had a weird brain orgasm whenever somebody whispered at me.
I know, right?
How do you
like
tell
we're missing out.
How do you tell these people's secrets?
I don't know. They're like, oh. Have you ever tried hands-off masturbation?
Imagine if you nut every time someone shouted at you.
Imagine if you had a nut trigger word like peanut. Peanut.
I wonder if you could do that via hypnosis.
I think you probably could.
Like, I want to see, like, just a naked dude hypnotized. Because that's a test for me. I want to be able to snap my fingers and have a human actually ejaculate. Because you can't just go, oi, nut, and have nut come out. So if someone can do that, then, all right, hypnosis is interesting and doing interesting things.
Poisoned. Shit.
H for heterosexual.
I don't have any antidote. There's one in here somewhere.
One of them's a thing. I hate
Poison
that.
does
I
so
hate
hard,
that.
too much damage in Gen 1. My shit's gonna be dead
Pokemon's
soon.
dead, yeah. Oh, status effects. You'll never get out of here.
Oh, I won't.
God, that's annoying.
Yep, he's fainted.
Did he, or did you get attacked?
No, he fainted.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
Oh.
Or did he? Yes, he did. This is a
There are
Pidgey.
little H's. There's little H's. Oh, this is good damage. Oh, you poof cunt.
I got, like, no health, though. You just gotta not attack me here. That's a lot of H's.
You're supposed... I mean, you've played this a lot. You should be able to just, like, pick it up.
Oh, I am.
I mean, I can play... Ooh!
It's just... Usually, Forest in Gen 1's can't. Usually you buy antidotes, you buy potions. Can't read the menus. So, just fuck it.
I don't know, it's almost like the fucking... Oh, Christ, have we only been doing this for 7 minutes?
No, remember, because we had to restart the recording.
Oh, thank God. I almost lost my shit.
No. We're not doing this for too much longer, trust me. I can't take it.
Yeah, no, because I was just literally thinking, okay, like, there's... I mean, look, there's the H's. That's funny. Okay. And it's Luigi
I love
for
that
some
dude's
reason.
sprite. Look at him.
Bug catchers.
I'll catch a Harold.
I mean,
Why do you want to be a bug catcher, Harold?
bug catchers now are just people that look for STDs, because kids don't go wandering around outside picking up bugs anymore. They've got, like, Fortnite. You know?
Fortnite have bugs?
I
Should have
honestly,
bugs.
fucking, I don't play the game, man. It might be full of bugs. You know, they don't go walking around outside, I think. I kind of want to, like, I don't know, like, I was Google imaging where I used to live in Goodna the other day, and, like, it's nuts, because, you know, the place looks a lot nicer. There's still some feral areas. I finally got to the end of Fitchett Street. You brought this upon us, Aaron. You're not allowed to hold your arm out at the H's like it's their fault. Like, we were just minding our own business in the H's
I feel
game.
like if you're gonna, you know, you're gonna mod your game to say H's and stuff, at least mod the poker sign to say H.
Yeah, no, that's just sloppy. That's incredibly sloppy work. I don't, you know.
Like, that should say H as well. Our character should just be an H. Everything on the screen should be an H. Every tile should be H. Commit. Commit!
Which?
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know